I unexpectedly got invited to go to a local film festival. I've been there before. I went last year. I wasn't intending on going, but I was kind of open to it, but I hadn't decided. And I was at this Buy Black block party in downtown Phoenix, and ran into a fellow filmmaker who was asking me if I was going tonight. And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, if you go. I'm like, okay. So I've been invited. I think they're doing romance and comedies today. They did last night. They did sci-fi. Then award ceremonies tomorrow. Just did a lot. So yeah. Because I'm wearing this black shirt. Even though I have a pile of black shirts sitting there, just in case I get something on this one. What's that say? We're gonna put it on. I'm not, because I know. And I'm like, oh, I'll later see that I got foundation on my clothes. Yeah, let's start with primer. And we're also using a New to Me product as well. Okay, where's that? I'm still using up the e.l.f., obviously. That's probably too much. Like I said, I was out earlier, and I had like light makeup on earlier. So I took all that off because I was like, oh, I could just wear this and put on a different lippy and some concealer. So I didn't have concealer on, I just had a base, little blush, and a little sparkle on my eyes. My pimple is slowly going away. I bought the little pimple pads today. I wasn't trying to because, buy small, get from small local businesses, but I don't know any small local businesses that have pimple pads, so I had to go to Ulta to get them. Because you're like, why? I'm like, I have had this for a few days. And I've been using the Paula's Choice, but usually it's a combination of Paula's Choice and the pimple, and like within 2 days it's gone. But because I ran out of pimple pads, because I buy the small bag because I don't use them that often. Of course, this is a time when, it came up. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to put a pile of stuff over here. Yeah. So yeah, the Buy Black block party I've been to before. I'm not going to just do that. That's my base. Okay, now I'm going to put on the powder like I usually do as well. It's like 67. I think it's going to be 62. I had kept looking up because I'm like, I don't know when this starts, because I'm like gates open at 3:30. I'm like, I'm not staying at 3:30 till whatever time of night. And I stopped to eat or get food on the way home after the pimple pads because I was like, I have to eat. And then I remember, oh yeah, they have food there, but I'm like, at least they did last year. So yeah, I had some tacos and then came home. I had a wig on earlier. It was hurting me right there. And eventually I had to take it off. I literally just peeled it off. And I had my hat in the car. And so I just literally just put my hat on and went about my way. Because it was just, okay, we're not doing that yet. So what we're using this is new to me, the MAC, what is it called? It's called Studio Fix Conceal and Correct palette. And this is the one for dark. So the shade's gonna look like that. So I've been wanting this for a while. I just got it, and then eventually our local MAC store no longer had it in store. And I don't think I've ever seen it in Ulta. So they had the 30% off for, Black Friday sales. So I finally got it. And it came fast. I think I ordered it on a Friday and it showed up Tuesday. Like, damn, Mac. So it looks like this. I don't know why I did that way over there. So I think this is NC45. It was NW45. NC50, NW55. Look at the W's over here, the warms. Then ochre, I don't know if that's how you say it. And then orange. So the orange is for correcting. I'm gonna put this right here so I can see it. So we're using it to correct and conceal. I'm fine, literally. I just, again, every time I record. I'm not trying to take too long, but we're gonna get through this. Okay, so I'm gonna go in a little orange. Just kind of put it here. I like to actually put something. Usually I see people do it, it's like a little more apparent. Okay, like that. Because they have, all the videos I found were like on medium deep or medium dark, which was, of course, years ago, like forever ago. I remember that's my eyeshadow. And finding one that had dark, I was like, okay, I found like maybe one or two. I'm gonna put some right there. Blend that out a little bit. And I could have watched the videos of other ethnicities, but I did not. I'm gonna put a little around the mouth. Because I had a matte pen, concealer, whatever, and I tried it, and I'm like, I don't think that really was my shade. So I can do this look and use that. And then again, I don't think that's my shade. And it's about to expire next month anyway, so I'm like, okay. So yeah, I found a few videos, but it's very hard to find videos using this product for dark or deep or heavy. Then let's do a little hyperpigmentation. I'm not gonna go right there because we're just gonna be contouring anyway, eventually. I'm gonna use the NW55 to contour. Okay, that's a little too much orange. So let's blend that bad boy out like a Bob Ross painting. I'm seeing, yeah, it's doing a good job. They're kind of neutralizing. But yeah, everything else I do local today, but I also did a lot of stuff local yesterday, so. And I didn't, because all of a sudden I'm going to this festival. I was like, I guess I'm not doing everything I needed to do today. So it won't be open by the time I'm finished. So get this around my mouth, because it can be dark sometimes. I'm not worried about my forehead. We're gonna wear a wig, which you can see there, because it's gonna be like 62. They only have a beanie, but it's for a whole nother festival. I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. You know, it's a local festival. Okay. I see my face is mostly kind of neutralized. But yeah, so that wig just frustrated the hell out of me, and it was shedding. I realized it was shedding a lot. Okay. And now we're going to put concealer. Which one am I going to use for concealer? Let's, I used to be able to wear the NC50 and NW50 as well. I use NW50. I'm a warm person, I'm not a cold undertone. I'm going to do NW45 for the concealer. Let's see here. This is probably too big, but which one is that? NW. Okay, it's that one. So let's see if we can break the seal of that. Okay. Yeah. I said that's a good shade. So yeah, I was doing things a little out of order, obviously. Probably just put a powder over this and call it a day, but we have a foundation. But it does look good. So if I wanted to just one put NW45 on, I might go over. I guess we're kind of underpainting as well. I'm not going on my nose because for some reason my nose just started leaking. Mind you, I've been fine. But yeah, it's an independent film festival. It's going on for 10 years now. I think I went the first year or two. I don't remember if it was the first year or the second year. And then I hadn't been in a long time. I didn't realize how long it was until last year. The founder invited me to go as her guest. So I was like, okay. So yeah, I was gonna go this year if I was in town, and then things just get away from you. So that's what happened. Okay. Like I said, I could conceal there, but I'm not going to. Okay. Put that there. And then yeah, so we'll also underpainting. We're just gonna underpaint as well. What is I didn't bring out my blush. So NW45 right there. So I gotta decide on a blush. So it's good. And the things I really don't need anything on my forehead here. So this is very subtle. There we go. Okay, it's like it's not picking up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this more often. I might change my mind about the wig. No, because I want to wear this wig. I haven't worn this wig. Oh, I just realized again I don't need to put anything on my forehead because nobody's gonna see it if I wear the wig. Because it's gonna get cold. I need to wear the wig. And then one of the guests is gonna be Ronaldo. I don't know his last name. Starts with the S. He was in Con Air, Hackers, something else. There's a list of stuff he's in. Dangerous Minds. It's like a Latino actor. He played Sally Can't Dance in Con Air. So that helps you narrow which one he was. And you've seen Con Air like 50 million times, like I have. You know exactly who that is. Even if you didn't know the name of the character, you know exactly who that is. Okay. I like how it looks. I do. And blush. For the cream. There's supposed to be another famous Hollywood person that was supposed to be there, and he had to cancel last minute, so I don't remember his name, and I forgot what he was from. But yeah, I'd gotten some wigs for $5, $20, and $25 for Black Friday, and the one today, like I said, it's just like after I had put it on and finally installed it and everything. Mind you, it could be glueless. Yeah, it could be glueless. And I'm like, it's shed. I noticed it shed a lot when the tracks was coming off the wefts. And I was like, okay. And then just, there's a free parter, and I liked that. Like I said, it just kept shedding. I noticed, and then I definitely had to keep a brush with me to brush it. Okay. And then now we're going to put on a little foundation. We're going to put a lot, but we're using L'Oreal. We're going to put that basically right here and maybe there a little bit. Let's see if I can get half a pump. That still seems like a lot. Snap. Did I get it? Okay, I was trying to remember if I got a good parking spot. And then kind of right there. Wipes. It's a new pack, my last pack of my Beekman 1802 goat milk. Because last night I almost went to something, but I was like, do I want to? I wanted to go somewhere, but not somewhere where there's going to be bright lights and a bunch of people and have to be social kind of thing. So I did end up going anywhere. So like that. I'm drawing everything. And the painting, you can kind of go over it too if you want. Like I'm slightly going over. But yeah, I was gonna stay home and watch some Lifetime Christmas movies. They got 2 black ones on today. I need to make sure I record them, even though I know they'll be on again. One with Brandy in it. I know one of them starts again at 10. I don't know how long I'm gonna be at this place. Okay. And let's set things. And I just know I'm gonna see a bunch of filmmakers I know, but it's like okay. So I think last night I definitely didn't wanna. I was thinking of what to wear, and I was like, my movie's not showing. They don't care. Spotlight's not gonna be me. It's not about me because I don't have a movie. I'm just going to support. I think they had cupcakes last year. Yeah, I ate a bunch of those. Yeah, when I went last year, it was on a Sunday, and I was like, okay, it's getting late, kind of thing. So I think I went to the early stuff, and then I don't think I stayed for any movies. But some of the other stuff, there's a panel. So, what is this over there? Let's put that over there. And let's set bronzer. I probably just went over my blush right there. But I did sanitize this just in case that pimple, I was like, was maybe from this not being sanitized. And do I see the hair? No, but I feel it. Okay. Like I said, I got hair everywhere. I'm still debating about this hair. If I'm gonna wear a wig. Like, do I have any? I think I have. Yeah, my beanie is definitely. Like, I could turn it out, inside out. It's in the car. I need to spray it with setting spray. Yeah, because I'm liking this look and I don't want to cover it up. So I'm like, okay. Let's set the blush. Maybe I'll try to wig with y'all and then we'll see. Something like this put might pretty much anything forward will not be seen. I'm like, something, okay. They're like, what is it on that's not flat? Okay. And it's crooked again. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. Let's set the rest of the face. I don't know what's left on the brush. So we don't get that line that I keep seeing every time. Right there. Again, doesn't matter. Just bring it all together. So I'm just gonna go in with the transition shade. And where's Juvia's place? Has a setting spray. They just came out with a new setting spray. I saw it on Ulta when I was picking up the pimple patches. Oh, I needed a regular pair of lashes because I have half lashes, and then I have these kind of look like mink lashes, and I'm like, I need regular lashes. And I have the ones you could just press on ones, but I was like, I need also a regular pair of lashes. I realized I didn't have any, about just average normal size. Because at filmmaker events, you see your fellow filmmaker, hugs will be had. So I need to make sure all this is set. And I'm like, I found a dry spot. So that's why the overdue. Is there anything left in the lid? No. But yeah, so that wig, unfortunately, I'm just like, I might try it again, non-glueless, but yeah. Like I said, it wasn't one of the $5 wigs, but I was like, okay, yeah. But it was way cheaper than it could have been. Let's put that there. Yeah, because I want to say it might have been cheaper than that one, but I can't be 100% sure. Okay. While that's drying, my eyes should be good to go. Put on eyeliner. It's very wet today for some reason. I'm second right there, looks very wet. For some reason, Bobby Valentino Slow Down is in my head. I have no idea why. Mascara. I'm not doing lashes because I didn't want to take away from the wig, so. Because the lashes, somebody was like, if you don't wear big lashes with the wig, because it's just crazy. Or they interfere with each other, and I'm like, okay. Not that I use big lashes all the time, but still, I didn't want to have to deal with that. Okay, before we do the lips, let me push in. Because it's dry. Ish. Okay, lips. And I did, while I was standing in line, also swatch one of the other Juvia's places in a different color. I think it was Scorpio. So I'm trying to find a replacement for my Win lip liner. Since who knows if I'll find a store that still has some products left, since who knows what's going on with that brand. So Scorpio, I have to take it with me, the Win one, so I can swatch and tell. But it might work. It'll be Bloodberry. Let's see. I need to clean my glasses, so don't judge me. Yes, Bloodberry. Okay. Do I want to wear Bloodberry? You know what? I don't want to wear Bloodberry. I was going to, but let's do the freaking fuck. Did not hit anything. We're gonna do okay. Might need a new tripod. I don't know. That one has to, because I need the light for directly in front of me as well as a little dry right there. My face is kind of, today it was looking dry earlier as well. Yes, okay, I'm gonna do Bloodberry. But I was just thinking, a friend of mine, his mother passed away like a few days before Thanksgiving. I was like, damn. And I vaguely remember meeting his mother when she came to town, because he had gotten in an accident, and I was watching his cat at the time, and that cat sometimes liked me, sometimes did not. And he later told me, like, yeah, that cat doesn't like women for some reason. I'm like, yeah, I noticed that. It just randomly attacked me. But anyway, I believe his mother came during that time, so I was like, okay. That's unfortunate, especially around when holidays in general, but literally days before Thanksgiving. I don't know what their plans had been, but I'm like literally days before Thanksgiving. Okay, so we're going to put these on. And I just bought another pair of these, but in black pair today. because she's like, I only have one pair of earrings, and I didn't think twice after that. I was looking at other stuff. And then I found the pair, and I was like, oh, this must be what she was talking about. But because of this wig, they don't go with this wig. They're nice though. They look exactly the same, but black. It may not be black. They may just be a very, very, very dark color. But I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, because there's like $15 for a ring, or 2 for $25, and then the ring, second ring I was gonna get, she couldn't find one smaller because I have small fingers, and so the other one was huge. She found like 2 of the same ring, but my fingers are small, and I'm like, they were both the same size. So I was like, yeah, okay. And I couldn't find another ring I wanted, so I was like, how about those earrings, which are also $15, plus the ring, which is $15, so I can get the 2 for $25. She's like, yeah. And she's known me a while, so I appreciate that. And I'll show the ring in a second, because I'm wearing that along with my usual ring. Okay. What time is it? Yeah, I need to leave soon. Okay, so we're going to go like this, which looks nice, or we're going to wear the wig. I got to put the thing on. This is just to keep it on my head. Like, I could use one of the other ones, but I forgot about the little part that's going to be up. Let me put it close. I'm finding hair everywhere. Because my head's, I just know my head's going to be cold. For some reason, like, men, their heads are never cold. But my head gets cold. Okay, because I might need wax to, I need to spray. No. Okay, so it's this one. It has no band. What is this called? I forgot what it's called. It's a Vivace, Vivace, and there's an accent and some letter. I'll put it on the screen. And yeah, I think it's a Bloom 16 or Wig 16. But yeah, there's no band, no glueless band. It's just, and it's actually doesn't quite fit my head. So when I had color in my hair, and I wanted to wear this wig to work, it's like I can't, because you could see my colored hair right there. Okay. So what I need to do is, because I know hair might be trapped under, because you can see how much, they know it's a wig. Anybody who knows me knows it's a wig, because I don't have hair. And they know I especially don't have hair like this. Okay, that's what I was trying to get, because I feel other hair somewhere. Okay. Yeah, so Halloween, this was the wig I was going to wear if I had been sick and actually went somewhere. I'm trying to pull it down on the wig grip. Comb under the back. I see the hair. I feel the hair. It's frustrating sometimes because long hairs will be places they don't need to be. Okay. And so these were very flat, and I straightened. They were very straight, and I curled them, but then they were with the flat iron, a baby flat iron, and then they were too curly. So then I had to go back and straighten them a little bit more. And usually these cover my eyebrows, so the fact that it's not covering my eyebrows, I must have it in a good spot. 4, it's more than 4, that's why. So I'm like, my eyebrows are usually always covered. We know how I feel about my eyebrows. So I have a brush in the car. I'm trying to debate on carrying a purse just to have the brush. Like one side doesn't ever show the sides, and the other one kind of does. I'm still finding hairs that are tucked somewhere. That's why I'm pulling or brushing. Okay. No, I like how it looks. Okay. Because I'm taking wig wax real quick. Wig stick. I'm just putting it on my hands. Kind of tame flyaways. This is why we have the wig grip. And I did put dry shampoo because this part was shinier than the rest of it. And it looks like it's still shiny, but for a moment it did look like this shine was dulled. So this is, again, it was coming down over my eyebrows. But the witches, I was also going to play, I was going to do maybe Angela Houston in the witches with this wig as my other Halloween. But again, I was sick, so I was like trying to figure out the eyeshadow because she's like a pale green eyeshadow in that movie. If you have not seen the witches from, it's the 80s, not the remake with Anne Hathaway, but the one from the 80s. I still watched it around Halloween. It was on, I watched. Okay, so the eyebrows are slightly, give me a second to go. So, okay, I like how this looks. So let me stand up for y'all. I don't know if you can see that cup on the, I don't know if you can see that cup on the floor, but I need to get a little table to sit next to it because I was eating breakfast there and reading oatmeal, and I'm like, I had to put it on the floor. And I need a little tiny footstool for my feet on because that chair is a slight lean. It's not good for your lower back when you have regular lower back pain. Yeah, I like how this looks. Okay. And then this is the ring I bought today, so I usually have a ring on this finger that my father gave me. I wear it all the time, so when I leave, I'm gonna put it on. This one I was like thinking about putting it on like that, so they match, but I actually like it like this. So it kind of goes with the, like I said, the black earrings, no. Black shirt, red lip. With that, I'm off to watch some independent films.